There's a brand new season of outdoor power equipment upon us, and Milwaukee's got 2 new blowers launching on their M18 lineup. In this video, I'm going to run through what's new with each of these blowers and when you can expect to see them in stores. So let's start with the new standard single battery blower. That's the M18 Fuel 3017-20. Powered by a brushless motor, this new blower is claiming up to 500 CFM, 120 miles per hour, and 12.2 newtons of blowing force. That's a pretty respectable power for a cordless handheld blower that runs off a single battery. But what really surprised us here are the noise levels that Milwaukee is reporting. Per the ANSI noise standards, this blower clocks in at 54 dBA. Now that is unbelievably quiet. The Ryobi Whisper series has long been the quietest blower that we've ever tested, and it's something that the blower is really excited about and uses in their marketing. Well, it registers at 57 dBA, so if Milwaukee can live up to the claims, it'll be the new quietest blower on the market. The blower weighs 5.1 pounds without a battery, which makes it pretty lightweight. It should be a good ergonomic tool to use. There's also a variable speed control on the top of the handle, letting you optimize either power or runtime. Milwaukee tells us that this blower is optimized for use with the M18 high output XC and HD batteries. In addition to the new blowers, Milwaukee announced 2 new blower attachments for 2024 as well. The blower gutter attachment gives you over 8 feet of extension and a 360-degree elbow rotation to clear out gutters. They're also releasing an angled flare attachment, and that's going to flatten out your stream of air and give you more coverage parallel to the ground to more effectively get up that stubborn debris. So this single battery version, the 3017-20, is going to be available March 2024 as a bare tool for $179. You can also get the blower gutter attachment for $79, and the angled flare is going to run you just $15. The next blower I want to talk about has had a little more buzz surrounding it, and that's the M18 Fuel dual battery backpack blower. I was able to get my hands on an early model of this at Pipeline 2023, and I got to blow some thick leaves around in a demo tent that was set up outside their downtown Milwaukee facility. For airflow, you can expect to see around 650 CFM, along with about 155 miles per hour on airspeed. As for the force, Milwaukee is claiming 20.5 newtons. According to internal data, the blowing force exceeds what you would expect from a 60cc gas model. Now that 20.5 newtons is lower than what some of the strongest backpack blowers are producing, but still in the middle of the range where many pros are buying. Even with the large jump in power, Milwaukee kept the sound levels in check, clocking in at 62 dBA per those same ANSI noise standards. There's a total of 4 active battery slots, and you need to use at least 2 batteries to run this blower. They've provided enough room and space for you to actually use up to 4 12 amp hour high output packs, and that's what Milwaukee's going to recommend you use. Fully loaded, you end up with 864 watt hours of capacity on board. There's a few interesting things worth noting in Milwaukee's design. First, the batteries are protected by a roll cage, rather than like a full enclosure with a door that some backpack blowers and power supplies use. While that means they could get rained on a little bit or hit with dirt or debris, it does also give them a lot more airflow around them, and that's going to aid in cooling. We also notice that there's no exposed cabling running from the batteries to the motor. The brushless motor sits directly below the batteries before the tube bends at 90 degrees and forces air out through the nozzle. You've got a selectable mode interface attached to the handle, which also features a variable speed trigger. I like the setup. It can easily be adjusted with your thumb, and you don't have to take your hand off the trigger to make those adjustments. On its own, this backpack blower runs $499. If you want to get the kit, then that's $1,499, but that includes 4 of those 12 amp hour high output batteries, as well as a charger. If you're on the M18 platform, Milwaukee's new single battery blower seems promising on power and downright impressive on the noise front. Pair it with either of these new attachments, and you've got a system more than capable of taking care of most of your typical lawn care cleanup. For crews who maintain larger properties or those who are tackling a large volume of small lawns each day, well then the Milwaukee M18 Fuel backpack blower gives you another great option. Alongside the expansion of the M18 Fuel quick lock attachment system, the professional lawn care crew's trailer is looking more brilliantly red than ever. You have any questions about these new Milwaukee blowers? Leave those in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more power tool news, reviews, and head-to-heads. As always, thanks for watching Pro Tool Reviews.